All right, I welcome you all. I'll be talking about discovering who you are. I've actually realized that most people don't actually get to realize who they are. And that is just the fact. I was actually once in this shoe. And I tell people for any challenge you have, be grateful because in this challenge lies your breakthrough ahead. That is just the fact. For you to discover who you are is a process. You don't just stumble into it. It's a metaphoric process. You pass through the process of change. And most people will be like, man, this guy is lucky, man. Look at how he's living a luxury life. The fact is that nothing on this earth is ever merited by luck. You must pay the price, even the favor of God. You must pay the price, the blessings of God. You must pay the price for it. You are good in anything you do, not because you are lucky, it's because you decided it will be good. Don't think you work harder than everybody will make you successful. No. Between thus said the Lord and it finally came to pass is your personal decision. Anything you want to amount to in life is in your hands, is in your personal decision. That reminds me of this story, Esau and Jacob. Are you aware that Esau sold his birthright to Jacob? Naturally, Esau was meant to amount to nobody. He was meant to be a nonentity in the society, naturally, ethically, even spiritually. He has been mandated to be slave to Jacob. That is just what it is naturally. But you know what? Esau discovered who he was. He knew he's God-like. Today, Jacob is a nation. Israel you see today is Jacob. And today also, Esau is a nation. Both of them are all successful. Why? Because he broke the natural process. That is just it. A time came, Jacob wanted to give Esau a gift. He brought gold, brought that. And Jacob was like, why are you bringing all these things? I already have these things. No need for it. No need. Child. Can you imagine? So, until you discover who you are and what you can actually achieve, will earth set loose for you. You see, you can never give out what you don't have. That is just the fact. No matter how you try to formulate it or try to bring it out, you can never give out what you don't have. Alright, I just hope we got a very important lesson from this. And you know what? And there's this story about the eagle. There's something special about the eagle. The eagle naturally is meant to live a life cycle of 25 to 30 years old. I think that range, or 30 to 35 years old. About. But you know what? During his 30s to 25 or 35 years old, his beak, his feathers become so heavy. His beak becomes so long and curved that he can't even pick up prey to feed. Now he keeps diminishing because why? He can't feed, he's heavy, he can't soar high. But you know what? For him to overcome that process, to live more then that time he is meant to die. But you know, for him to overcome that process to live more 30 to 25 years, he has to go through the process of change. He soars high to the mountain, and yet he uses his beak to remove all his feathers in his body. All his feathers in his body. His beak, he punched it in the rock and moved his beak out, and he stays there shivering, cold and everything for like, I think, a year plus for his feathers and beak to grow back. Then now, when this time reach, then now he can now soar high. Then now he's like a a a a fresh, a newborn child. I tell you, he can soar high, feed to the highest magnitude. That is just it. Everything is change, is a process. You have to pass through it in life. Alright, I just hope we got some few things from here, because this is just what about a life. Life is a principle. You don't beat these principles. You don't beat principles. Principle beats you. That is just it. Thank you, and see you all.